everyone, welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I am going to do your weekend love scope for Friday the 18th until Sunday the 20th, 2017. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome, and thank you guys so much for taking the time to subscribe. So I'm going to start with singles. I already have the deck ready for you guys just to save time. Now, during my prayer over the cards and shuffling, I mean, it literally just like flipped out and flew out of the deck, so it definitely wants to be heard. It is the King of Wands, so for some of you, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, could be important for you this weekend. High energy, very fiery, passionate, a go-getter type of person. No gender either, guys. Private readings, that matters for me, but not in the generals. Just someone who, when this person wants something, they're going to do whatever they have to do to get what they want. But we'll see where he fits in during the reading. Okay, so singles. You're up first. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. I am using the Gilded by Cyril Marchetti. Forgot to mention that, sorry. Five of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. The Ten of Cups. Six of Swords. King of Swords. Seven of Wands. Temperance. Page of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Okay. Let me put these over here. Okay. I do think some of you ended a relationship or are about to. I do. I think some of you walked away from a relationship. Now, this is for someone who they were previously married, or they were in probably a long-term relationship. They have children. And I think you really had to fight and stand your ground with your ex-partner, in order to just be seen as someone who deserves respect, deserves their input, being heard. That is what they've dealt with up to this point. I think emotionally, when it comes to romance and intimacy, I feel like they have been lacking in that department. This is for someone that is going through this right now, okay? Like at this present, this weekend. You could be either taking a trip for a wedding, attending a wedding, or you could just be traveling. And I do feel like this is going to be very therapeutic for you, a very therapeutic trip for you. Either you're traveling this weekend for a wedding, or you're planning to travel for a wedding. Maybe not this weekend, but that is coming up. Either way, this trip is going to do you wonders. And I feel like when you're there at the wedding, you could possibly be meeting an air sign person, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I have the King of Swords here. I mean, maybe a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a wedding, but definitely some kind of ceremony. So maybe a baptism, a family reunion, a birthday party, some kind of celebration that you will be attending. And again, I feel like it really is going to be healing for you to go. You need this break. You've had struggle. You definitely had some things that you needed to work on, that you needed to even work through. I feel like you're really looking forward to this trip. And I do see you meeting this person. And I think it's going to be a great opportunity with the Lover's card being here. This person is definitely coming along. There is definitely an opportunity here, even, with the Page of Cups. I feel like, too, like you're anxious to see this person. You probably even have butterflies in your stomach. For real. Waiting to be close to them, wanting to be close to them all the time. And I do feel that's how this person makes you feel. Now, for those of you that are not traveling, it could just be that you're near water. Water is where you're going to meet this person. I know that sounds crazy, but it is something near water where there's a celebration. That's where you're going to meet this person. And I want to say, this is for those who have given up on love. They have been through some shit with an ex-partner, and they had a hard time dealing, with themselves. If that's not the case, with that scenario that I just delivered, for others of you, you could be considered like the black sheep of the family. You kind of feel left out. But I'm serious when I tell you, this trip is going to be very healing for you. And I feel like you're going to meet people that understand you. They're on your level. And this is when you meet this air sign, maybe this fire sign person. All right, let's look at the Four of Wands. I'm using the Everyday Oracle Sibylla's. They're just amazing cards for clarifying. They're simple. They're easy. Yeah, the Four of Wands, Spirit. What is the Four of Wands saying for all of my singles that watch this video? The Four of Wands, Spirit, please show me. Okay. All right, melancholy, despair, and the wife. So, let me look at these a minute. All right, this is what I'm getting, okay? You're invited to a wedding or some type of ceremony, and you don't want to go because maybe financially you don't think you could afford it. You're like, I don't really want to go. you could be even definitely fighting with your, arguing with your family, and they're pushing you to go. They probably intervene and they're helping you to be able to go. Or they just push you enough to make you go, and it ends up being a really nice thing. Like, I think you should go. The Page of Cups, this is communication. This is emotional communication. Emotionally, something very, very positive we have here. Let's clarify that. Page of Cups. Spirit, please show me where the Page of Cups is here for Page of Cups. Okay. Okay, the Doctor. Misfortune. This is like the Tower card in the regular tarot. Okay. And Death. Okay. So, what I'm getting here, with the Doctor being here and Temperance, both of these cards speak of healing, right? The Doctor heals, takes care of people, right? So I feel like this is coming up on the Page of Cups, where healing, healing yourselves, with this trip, because I feel, like I said, very therapeutic for you. There is definitely, a shocking turn of events. Definitely. But the events, supposed to be down here. I left them up there so you guys could see, though. But this shocking event is very positive. Because this is clarifying the Page of Cups. And it's something transformative with the Death card. It's Morty, but it represents death. But it's something transformable, and that is this new love. Let's clarify the Lover's card. What the hell, right? I do feel like this is very, very positive for you. The Lover's card, Spirit. Let's show me the Lover's card. Alright, this person is loyal. Confident. Whoa, and this could end up in a marriage commitment. Seriously. This is someone that you could really have a long-term commitment with. And again, I'm getting a very strong feeling that this is about attending a wedding. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I'm serious. That's what I'm getting here. That is really what I'm feeling. You're meeting this person at a wedding. Or some sort of... Definitely some sort of ceremony. Absolutely. Um, yeah. But guys, it seems very positive. Like, definitely don't, don't not go. I don't want to tell you what to do, but I feel like you really do need to go. Okay, let's do couples. That was a nice reading for you singles, really, whoever it resonated for. So sorry, guys. Too many readings. Voice goes crazy. Definitely going to be the pile. Okay, same thing. Jeepers. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. I really know, you saw me shuffle these cards. These were out in the singles. Okay, Queen of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. This is couples now, okay? 6 of Cups. And if you skipped through, I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck, Zero Marchetti. The High Priestess. And if someone would timestamp for me, I know I have a handful of you that do that. I love you guys for doing that. The Empress. She's beautiful in this deck, right? I miss this deck. It's getting old, though. I've had this deck. I don't know, for having it for 20 years, I guess it don't look too bad, huh? Okay, Justice is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I think some of you have been in a relationship for a really, really long time. You've been married for a while, or you have been partnered for a while. And I feel like there is absolutely a lack of intimacy in the relationship. There's a lack of passion. And I feel like it has hardened you because you've been more focused on your responsibility, you know, as a wife, as a mother, or vice versa. You know, even your everyday job, you know, you're more focused on your work and the house. Both of you are very focused on the day-to-day activities rather than each other. And there is definitely a need to reconnect. There is an emotional imbalance here. I don't feel like it's being openly expressed to your partner, but I definitely see that it needs to be discussed because you're both going in different directions. It's like you're cohabitating, like just living like roommates rather than romantic, intimate partners. Some of you could be considering actually leaving your partner because you're not happy with the level of intimacy that's not there. But I think you're afraid of financial ruin or financial problems if you leave this partner right now. I think you could also be worried about your children if you have children together and how it might, affect and impact them, which is totally understandable. Because, they're first and foremost to you. First and foremost, you're a mother, and you're worried about their happiness. I get it. Totally. Okay, so... I never clarify the bottom card, but do I want to go there? Let me really think about this. Yeah, let's check out Justice. And then the Empress. Justice Spirit first. Please show me why Justice is here. And for those of you that skipped ahead, these are the everyday Oracle card Sibilas. They're just fantastic for clarifying. But I test everything first before I bring it to YouTube to make sure that they're accurate and they work. Okay, there is Good Fortune. Service. And Fidelity. Okay. So, what this is saying, you need to spend more time with your partner. This card could also talk about passion, sexual nature. I feel like you need to spend more time with your partner, reconnecting, being of service. Being of service to each other, helping one another, restoring that hope and optimism that you have in your relationship. In order to restore the balance, you need to spend more time with your partner. Being more intimate. Talk to each other about what you need. Some of you could actually be finding out that your partner is pregnant. For real. I get a feeling, though, you're keeping it a secret. With the High Priestess sitting next to this, I think you either know or are finding out that you're pregnant and you're keeping it a secret. Or your partner is keeping it a secret. If you're male, keeping it a secret for now. Could be because, if you're struggling financially, and you're afraid, or they're afraid. I do sense that here, big time. Let's see why we're going to go to the High Priestess. But definitely I feel like, I don't know. Let's see. The Emperor's Spirit. Show me why the Empress is here. Alright, let's see what we get. Unbelievable. There's my secret proof. Yeah. Conversation. Beautiful. Awesome. That's celebrations. Okay. So, definitely, either you or your partner might be afraid of coming out into the open and telling you that they're pregnant. But it is a fortunate conversation that leads to happiness and joy, fun. For those of you that it's, that's not a possibility, with the Empress card, it does speak about things coming to fruition, right? And what you've been working for, and now reaping the rewards for all your hard work. It is fortunate. It's really fortunate if you work on this relationship. It's absolutely will be a great conversation, for sure, that leads to happiness. And now you're understanding each other. You're able to face each other, rather than creating this divide that's going on. When we don't take the time to connect with our partner, and there's definitely a need for balance. Absolutely. But I honestly, by the end of the weekend, whatever was been, both of these cards are about secrets. Just secrets for right now. That's how we'll leave it. And listen, have that conversation. Guys, I know this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but that's what I'm getting here. That's really all I'm getting. One of you definitely feels left out in the cold. But there is renewed hope. That is what Justice is saying, and the clarifying cards. There is renewed hope in this relationship. Whatever's causing this emotional discord, imbalances, blockages in your relationship, you just need to spend more time together. Like, leaning into each other during this conversation. Really putting it all out on the table. But, just really coming clean. But I've been using these cards a lot in my private readings. I mean, I've had them for a while. But like I said, they're amazingly accurate clarifying cards. I'm in love with them, really. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them. I don't know if other readers on YouTube use them. I have no idea. But this will be a happy outcome. For real. Just spend time together. And, things will be awesome. For real. I promise. If you feel like it's worth it, balance it out. Justice and the Two of Pentacles there. That's a clear indication that things need to be, balanced out. Definitely. You guys will figure it out, though. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this for the weekend. Hope it helps you guys out in some way. I'm sorry, it's not going to resonate with all of you. especially singles too. I mean, that was a pretty straightforward reading, but leave your comments and let us know how it resonates for you guys. All right, guys, have a beautiful weekend. I will see you back here with the weeklies, and I think I'm going to do it totally different, and I'm going to use these cards. 9 card spreads, and just, I need to move it right along and read it and do it just exactly how I did just now. Okay, I will see you guys back here soon. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.